Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We have returned here in Lowtown and we're currently on the search for some gold so we can go on this lovely little expedition down to the Dwarven Tide to well, find some treasures which will source us out for life. It's probably not going to work out that way in the slightest, but yeah.
I have only the finest of Divan, merchant.
Yeah, I believe I looked in here, didn't I? I don't want to sell this stuff because while it is quite high level, well, relatively high level, it doesn't have any value at all. So we don't want to sell this stuff. Right, so let's keep on having a look around here. Yeah, Lady Elegant, who's this?
My, if it isn't Hawk.
Oh, she knows me.
Good to see you again, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind.
Oh,
I'm a married woman now.
Very interesting name, isn't it? Elegant.
Working for that brutish thug Mirren. Things have been going well since then.
I'm doing my best.
It isn't always easy, but things are going well enough.
That's wonderful to hear. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Oh, thank you, Miss Elegant. An Elfried potion. Ah, so we now have a place to order runes and to order potions. So let's just go to the family village for custom blessing on the cost of money. Choose potion you've ordered, press I to open the inventory, then drag it from the usable items tabbed into your quick bar. Right, good stuff. And then it just vanishes. Fantastic. So we only have that one recipe, and we don't have any elf fruit at the minute. It says it heals both temporary and lasting wounds. So that heals your health and also cures you any injuries you might have. That's quite good, actually. It's a very good potion. Don't believe that existed in Origins, did it? It's Elven Vintner here. Who's this?
I believe you lost this somewhere.
Ah!
Serranus. This is a rare gesture.
Ah, so we returned the bottle of well, alcohol I think it was we found to that elf there. He was very grateful. He gave us 50 silver. So there's a shield and a Lyrian potion here. I don't think it's a particularly good shield. Oh, that's actually better. It also has plus 29 attack. Well, I'll equip that. Thank you very much. Yep, definitely. Can Aveline use that other shield that I have there? Is that something she can do? Yes, it is better. It feels kind of bittersweet to remove Wesley's shield from her, but you know, got to focus on the attributes, haven't you? So there's a weaponsmith here. Do it here. Right. Do we sell Wesley's shield? Yes, we do. Sell all junk. I assume we didn't have anything particularly good. I can't imagine we did, to be honest. What's good here then? Oh, that is a very nice weapon. Like that is a ridiculously nice weapon. It's also expensive, and we don't have enough strength to use this. That's good. That's definitely better than the one we have. Do we? Yeah, we'll. Oh wait, it is one-handed, isn't it? Yes, good. So we'll buy that and we'll equip it like so. Hope we're not going to get punished for spending too much money here because we are technically trying to save up. What's Aveline's weapon like at the moment? It's the same, and her weapon is also unique to her. So, bows. We don't have anybody who uses a bow, do we? Oh, Varric uses a bow, but his is Cassandra. No, not Cassandra. What's... Cassandra's the woman who's currently interrogating him in the current timeline. What's... Bianca, that's it. Bianca. That's the one.
I am always willing to haggle.
I'm sure you are, miss. Trinket, enchanters... Oh, so you have staffs. Better. Not so better. So we could buy that. She also has plus 11% fire damage, doesn't it? I'll keep oh my god, what's her name again? Why am I so bad at remembering people's names? Bethany. Bethany. Bethany, Varric, Aveline, and Craig. Okay, gotcha. I'm awful at this. So, so bad. Oh, there's an apparel shop. There's so many shops.
The finest clothing from hip.
And you randomly sell a staff as well? Fucking good staff, but again, too bloody expensive. So all this is restricted to me only, again, which is frustrating. Okay. Wait, what's that backpack that I have? Can I thought... Nah, I don't even know. I'm just making noises now, it's quite strange to be honest. Right, use this crate, what's in here? Health potion and some money. Ferelden imports. I'm sure imports from Ferelden are the finest quality. The hell's going in here? This is a donation box to aid Ferelden refugees. I'll donate 50 silvers. I'm not donating. Oh, we got experience for that. I'm not donating any more money.
I'll send word to the healer, but
My son's hurt bad. Can't overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you. If
Lyrene.
you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve
I
everyone
should be
here.
fine.
No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Can I help?
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down.
I've given you 50
Donations
silver, and I'm trying to save up. What?
Anything else?
Why am I buying so
I
much?
just want to see your wares.
Look around. We don't often get customers with actual coin to spend.
Not really any good, is it, to be fair? Some leather armor. Also is all restricted to me. Well, isn't that just terrible? Again, really nice armor there. Can't use it. I should probably stop actually trying to buy things. See, this one... I can wear 2 rings, can't I? Yeah. So I may as well...
What do you want?
Well, why is she so hostile? You again, what do you want? Ugh. Yeah, I will buy that, and I'll buy the amulet as well. And if I equip that ring on myself, physical damage, and I give the amulet to Bethany, because she... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I won't. I will wear that myself. Because it increases my stamina. So that's the actual shop there. Right, anything in here? Interesting. The crate. I mean, that's probably technically robbing from Ferelden refugees there, but hey, who's counting, really? And I also have less than 1 sovereign now as well, which is... I'm not good at the whole money saving thing. I'm very... Yeah. I'm not the best, to be fair, am I? Fucking hell, Lowtown is bigger than I actually thought it was. Whew. It is pretty fucking big. Right, I will carry on this way then, because I think this is the way to go. The Hanged Man, that's where we need to talk to... Yeah, to talk to Varric. I don't know if we can talk to him...
What do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Aveline is a scary woman. What can we say? It's a weird-looking trinket hanging there. Right. Okay. So okay. So while Varric is in here, so this must be technically Varric's like homestead kind of area then. Okay. That works. So we'll talk to everybody else before we talk to Varric. Korth the bartender. Any news?
What's the word on the street?
You saw the shipwrecked Kunari. There was a man in here who swears he saw the whole thing happen. Apparently, the Dreadnought was fighting another ship before they both crashed on the reef.
What else?
Any other news?
You ever met the Viscount Dumar? The man doesn't use his head for anything but storage for fancy hats.
Any other news?
You hear about the Isle of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he
Well, it was Andraste's ashes, so technically, yeah.
Any other news?
Apparently, The Kunari are just waiting for a ship to take them back to Parvolan.
I can't imagine having a bunch of canaries loitering around in your town is particularly pleasant.
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population is taking a nosedive in Ferelden.
Ah, Shale, you wonderful person. Slash
What kind
golem.
of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
A big stone
Any
person.
other news?
Apparently.
Okay, yeah, I think we've heard everything then.
Anytime.
So that's like rumours, I'm guessing then. So we can order a drink. Apparently. Here we go. That's 10 sovereigns for 1 beer, please. Thank you. Good. 3 copper for a drink. Okay, that's fine. Patron.
I've seen you around Motown, haven't I?
Probably.
Hey, friend. Could you spare a few silvers? I've got children to feed.
Well, maybe don't actually spend it in this tavern then. That'd be a good idea.
Do they zip around Thanos, terrorizing Darkspawn with their lightning reflexes? Speed Griffin. Good one.
Don't mock the speed griffins. It's not a good idea. Seriously.
You have to when you're dealing with this lot. Let's see how you like drunk men pinching your ass and trying to lick you.
Lick. Drunk patron.
You work here, right? I'll get more of that.
I do not.
We shouldn't talk here.
A hive of scum and villainy. Every city needs the outlet.
It's Tatooine, basically, this place. Right, we'll speak to Varric now.
Here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads.
Yes.
Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
How do we do that?
I've fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the Deep Roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone
There's a
knows how to
Grey
get down
Warden?
there, it'll be him.
What? What's he doing? What the hell's he doing all over here? I ain't even so sure.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight Darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time.
Well, mine did, I
If he doesn't
suppose.
know, he
So,
might be able to
yeah.
point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Good stuff. Fine, let's do it your way.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees.
Who could it
not
be?
long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we.
Oh,
learn
so
where he
that's the
is.
person from the import
I'll
shop.
keep after
Okay.
my contacts. See if I can drum up any other work.
Okay. The Grey Warden. Friendship plus 15. Oh, good. Varric likes me. Ah, Grey Wardens. The first Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair. For everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Weishaupt Fortress in the desolate Anderfels, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Emporium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lifetime except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their oaths to the Emporium. They were soldiers no longer, they were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up for lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the Archdemon Dumat in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas were lost to the fighting, but Dumat fell and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumat, Zazekel, Toth, Andahal, Razakale, Lusakan, and Urthemiel. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting, and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. Fucking Dumat. What a pain in the ass he was. Tranquility. Seek out a Grey Warden for help in the Deep Roads expedition. Varric heard that one is working as a healer somewhere. A shopkeep named Larine in Lowtown may have more info. A healer? Okay. Expedition is a way into the Deep Roads before it can go anywhere. Well, yeah, like, without an entrance, you're not really going to get anywhere, are you? Is that where Varric's meant to stand if he's not in the party? I'm guessing that's probably it. Is there anything in here which we have? Talkative man, hello.
The truth is out there.
the hell is wrong with you?
What are you looking at? Are you one of them?
I think that guy's off his head, possibly. What's in here? Anything interesting? Oh, history of Kirkwall, lovely. And there's a chest as well. Good stuff. The shawl of Dale's Tottir. An old shawl embroidered with a family name. It's a vintage symbol of femininity in the crest of the blooming rose. So that's something else to probably return to somebody somewhere. Right. It is difficult for me to comprehend today, but there was a time when Kirkwall was believed to be the very edge of the world. It was Amirius then, named after its founder, Magister Amirius Cravan, and it was but one outpost on the very fringe of the Tevinter Emporium. There, the Magister's serfs worked the quarries for the jetstone needed for the mighty temples of Minrathous. After a slave rebellion nearly burned the temple to the ground in the great city, it was determined that a centre for the slave trade would need to be established well away from the more civilized parts of the Imperium. Though this account may be exaggerated, since the notorious Archon of Veneris, Isar, narrowly escaped assassination at the hands of an elven slave at the time. Because the new slave outpost would become wealthy beyond imagining, competition among prospects reportedly took over 20 years to resolve, resulting in great bloodshed in the frontier, well away from the Archon's eyes. Magister took arms against Magister, mostly in the form of small armies of serfs and mercenaries. Over half the slaves in existence allegedly died in these battles before Amirius was finally chosen, thanks to the marriage of Craven's son to the Archon's daughter. Within a mere decade, the mighty fortress was erected on the cliffs where Kirkwall now stands. Over 1 million slaves passed through its gates before the Imperium eventually fell, an unimaginable number by today's standard. The Craven family itself became patrons of the next 3 Archons and was one of the driving forces behind the extension of the Imperial Highway into the Ferelden Valley, a move that would cost them considerable political influence after the resistance of the Alamari tribes. During its height, Amirius was a jewel to the rival of the mightiest of Imperial cities and the greatest centre of civilization outside Tevinter. And now it's a shit show. Well, it's not that bad, I suppose. It's seen better days, especially Lowtown, but you know. Woven bracelet. There's a lot of random portions just sitting around in people's barrels. Like, has anybody thought to maybe have a good look around these places? Because you know, there's a surprising amount just sitting around. Crate. Is there a potion in here as well? Yes. Why? Why is there so many potions? It's bizarre. I don't know what's happening. I really do not know.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Why is there blood on the floor? Good God, what's happening here? This is a book. I swear that was highlighted for a second. Ravane. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium or the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Ravane. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Canary left most of the country zealous followers of the Coon. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Canary War. The Ravani refused to be parted from their seers, wise women who were in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. Well, that sounds about right, to be fair. What's that door back there? Can we? Oh, we can. Fantastic. What's in here? Another crate. Is there a potion in this one too? Yes. Well. Kind of, but not really. We won't order any more drinks, otherwise we'll probably stumble out this place drunk. So yeah, let's carry on. Just go to what's Darktown? Hold on a second. Hightown, Lowtown's there. Hangman, Docks, Gamlen's house. Okay. So Gamlen's house sounds like it might become our house, judging by the quest description. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Who knows? Right, so we're going to leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you in the next episode of Dragon Age 2. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.